Welcome back to The Daily Shift, the podcast where we merge neuroscience, emotional regulation, and biblical principles to guide you to transform your life in about 1% of your day. This is day 3 of the Creative Blueprint, a 21-day journey where I'm guiding you to redefine and reshape your reality. Over the past 2 days, we've explored clarity and imagination as a foundational tool for creation. Today, we're focused on how to harness focus and eliminate distractions, 2 essential components for bringing your vision to life. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. Focus is your brain's way of telling the rest of your body, this is important. When you focus, your brain filters out unnecessary information, or really what it thinks is unnecessary information, and directs energy toward your goals, or really what you're focused on, even if it's not your goal. However, distractions, from external noise to internal doubts, it can derail even the most vivid vision. So what you consistently focus on, it grows. Philippians 4:8 encourages us to think on things that are true and noble and praiseworthy. When your focus aligns with God's promise, you invite clarity, creativity, and peace. Focus activates your reticular activating system, your RAS. It's the part of your brain that filters information and prioritizes what's important based on your beliefs, not your thoughts in the moment, not your goals, but your beliefs. So, for example, if you've been focusing on fear, then your RAS will highlight risk, reinforcing your doubt. But if you are focusing on opportunities and feeding that belief, your RAS will seek out solutions and resources. This is why multitasking is kind of a myth. Your brain does perform better when it focuses on one task at a time. Scattered focus leads to scattered results. And while intentional focus, that actually ends up creating alignment. Now, for someone like me, I think I'm great at multitasking. But the truth is, even if you find that you are a great multitasker, quote unquote, things actually will run a lot smoother and faster when you just do the one thing at a time. And so maybe you're multi-passionate, maybe you're multi-talented. So I can't really multitask, but it's really about doing one thing at a time and then moving on to the next thing. Doing the singular thing is a superpower. Distractions are more than interruptions. They're misaligned priorities. And maybe that's the label you have to give it. Those distractions, it's a misaligned priority. That interruption is a misaligned priority. Language has power. Some distractions come from the outside, right? Social media, notifications, and others come from within ourselves. Doubt, fear, overthinking. Hebrews 12:1 encourages us to throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. This includes mental clutter, and the mental clutter that's pulling us away from God's plan for your life. So let's harness focus. The first thing you can do is really set a single daily priority. Not 3, not 6, just 1. Focus on one small, impactful action each day that moves you closer to the manifestation of your vision. So ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that aligns with my vision? Now, this approach simplifies your to-do list and ensures you're making consistent progress. This also allows you to say yes to the things that will propel your vision forward and no to the things that will not. No or not yet. It's a lot easier to say when you're singularly focused. Secondly, eliminate physical and digital clutter. Your environment impacts your ability to focus. We merge with our environment. That is what science is showing. Decluttering your workspace or silencing unnecessary notifications can create a space for clarity. So you can start by organizing one area where you spend the most time, not everywhere, just where are you spending the most time, and declutter that. Use tools like timers or focus apps to limit distractions during work or prayer. And setting a timer for 15 minutes is really a great way to start doing this. 15 minutes is about 1% of your day, and that creates a snowball effect when you do it daily. Lastly, we try to replace overthinking with action. Now, for those who are critical thinkers, that's actually your superpower, is to overthink. You can actually overthink yourself to success. But what happens is that if you're not utilizing it correctly, it can actually paralyze your focus. So instead of analyzing every detail, take a small step forward, just small. Again, this is about small. Even imperfect action creates momentum. So instead of planning the perfect pitch for a client, send a draft email and refine it later. The 1% timer rule is really great here as well because it helps those that have a hard time focusing or, again, are critical thinkers. Here are some practical tools for focus. The 5-minute timer technique. If 15 minutes feels too heavy, set a timer for 5 minutes and then work on your vision without distractions. Everybody can do 5 minutes. And this short burst of focus really often leads you to longer periods of productivity. Secondly, affirmations for focus. You can reinforce it by saying, I focus on what matters most. You can sing it to yourself. My thoughts are aligned with God's vision for my life. I let go of distractions and embrace clarity. And if you're having a hard time focusing even with the affirmations, you can add that EFT trick I spoke about yesterday. It's going to supercharge your efforts and help you embody what you want faster. You can also use your imagination for laser focus. Imagine yourself successfully completing your goal for the day. What does it feel like to finish the task? How does this success contribute to your bigger vision? This practice aligns your mind with purposeful action. And for those of you who are like me that have a hard time imagining at first, you can also try a reward system. What do you see yourself doing or having after you're done? When you finish, what's going to happen and you get that reward? You release dopamine, the reward chemical. And since you're looking forward to the reward, you're actually training your brain that focus is good and your brain will want to have that again. So use how you're wonderfully and beautifully made. Now let's take a few minutes to journal and to self-coach. This is the first question that you can ask yourself. What distractions have been pulling me away from my vision? Now that also includes good things, because even good things can be a distraction. What small intentional step can I take today to regain focus? And remember that small is the new big. How can I create an environment that supports clarity and action? If you're still finding this challenging, I recommend my resource, Task Animal. You can find out more about that at taskanimal.net. The Bible gives us clear guidance on staying focused. Consider Nehemiah, who rebuilt Jerusalem's walls despite constant opposition. And he famously declared, I am doing a great work and I cannot come down, in Nehemiah 6:3. This unwavering focus allowed him to complete the task that God gave him. And this is to bring to life for you, what is your great work? How can you stay on the wall, ignoring the distractions that try to pull you down? And if you're ready to refine your focus and eliminate distractions with personalized support, join us in the Manifestation Lab. This is more than a group. It's a co-creative space where faith, neuroscience, and actionable steps merge to amplify your results. Focus is contagious. When you surround yourself with others pursuing God's vision, your clarity and your discipline grow. Focus isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing the right thing consistently. As you simplifying is the key here in order for you to get momentum. It will help you to prioritize, and that's going to help you to align yourself and your thoughts with God's promises. You'll see your vision come to life in a much easier, faster, flowy kind of way. Take a moment today to use one of the tools that I discussed. Small steps, done consistently, create big momentum. Tomorrow, we're going to explore the power of small shifts and how they lead to transformation. And until then, may God's riches and best be yours. Bye for now.